All right, hi again. The last thing we've got, number 6 here, is the bottom of the page there about the fall campaign. This is the general election, whereas the other one was the primary. So, spring is the primary, fall is the general. Okay, if we talked about the spring, you know how we talked about it's more extreme, where you're looking at the left or the right wing. Let's appeal to those hardcore, into it people. Here you got people who now start to pay attention around, I don't know, Labor Day or so. Oh yeah, we got an election, and they don't pay much attention, and or they don't care that much, or they're not that extreme. Most people sort of in their lives is just sort of kind of in the middle, and on lots of things, or they're not that vocal about it, not that big a deal to them. So anyway, you're trying to appeal to them, so your approach is generally less extreme. You're trying to appeal to a wider audience, like I said, and think about who that wider audience generally is. You get into the one-on-one debates, which we talked about. You watch some of those. Different formats tend to favor different people, but basically what you're trying to do is point out the differences between you and the other guy. Whether that's through your policy, whether that's through your temperament, whether that's through their weakness, whatever it is. Different candidates do different things, obviously. And, we can talk about that a little bit tomorrow, Friday. And then you get into more and more, advertising. We didn't see a lot of ads because Donald Trump won Indiana handily. You go across the border into Ohio, you're going to see a lot more ads, or up in Michigan because it was closer. But basically, ads come in 3 different flavors, if you will. And I'm going to post some examples of each of these for you to watch. Not from this election cycle. I'd rather you watch some of the other ones, kind of compare a little bit about style and format and all that. But basically, as you might guess, attack ads are very common, where you're attacking a person's character, you're attacking a person's issues, or trying to paint a world where if Joe Biden is elected, here's what's going to happen, kind of thing. Or if Donald Trump is reelected, here's what's going to keep happening. The second type, issue ads, where you are focusing on, I'm Eric Holcomb, and I believe in lower taxes and less regulation and cure for COVID and so on and so forth, but what they actually believe in. Sometimes these can get a little dry, so you don't see them as often unless they combine them with these two, and I think you'll see some of the ads I'm going to show you kind of have both of them. Or I suppose not really often, but all 3 could work here as well. But issue ads, probably less than they used to be because, frankly, our attention spans becoming shorter, and most people don't really know or care that much about issues. And then the third type, fuzzy ads, as you might guess, these are softer. He's a good guy. He loves his kids. He loves America so much, and a lot of flags and a lot of you'll try to look for, literally like fuzzy lighting, like that kind around, like glamour shots where they kind of soften the edges, or they go slow motion and they use a lot of kids, or they use grandma. There's one ad where grandma's hugging her granddaughter at her wedding. That kind of stuff plays well with certain crowds, with certain demographics, and in certain situations, because it helps to define you without defining you too much, or making you look like, you're the mean guy. So, like I said, I'm going to show you some of these. We're going to talk about these in a bit more detail on Thursday, Friday, and that will close us up for this section. And then, like I said, I'll have some more information for you Thursday, Friday, if not that over the weekend, about what exactly to expect, but I'll have something for you. Okay? All right. Bye. Enjoy your day.